Hello, and welcome to the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy. We are so excited to have you considering the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy for your pharmd experience. My name is Chris Parrish, and I am the Student Senate President for the 2020 to 2021 school year. I'm a third-year student here at the School of Pharmacy, and I've been asked to discuss our student organization experience here at the school, which is one of the most vibrant and vital aspects of your potential career here. So let's discuss briefly what the student organization experience looks like at our school. My main objectives for our conversation today is to briefly describe all the opportunities available to people that hold the PharmD degree, and then to discuss how student organizations at the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy can help in your pursuit of those opportunities. So let's first talk about a PharmD degree. So I think a lot of folks that are not within the realm of pharmacy have the misconception that we kind of flip a coin upon graduation from pharmacy school, and based on the result of that coin flip, we end up at either Walgreens or CVS. While community pharmacy is a really vital part of the pharmacist profession, it's by no means the only part of the pharmacist profession. So I think this slide more accurately represents what pharmacists can actually do in our current healthcare landscape, all the way from FDA, which is like regulatory affairs, to payers such as Blue Cross and Blue Shield and WellCare, to pharmaceutical industry, hospitals, and community pharmacy partners. So with all these different opportunities, there's really nothing holding you back from doing a lot of non-traditional things in the world of pharmacy. However, it can be really difficult to figure out exactly what part of the pharmacist profession you are best suited for. So that's a really important part of your PharmD curriculum or your PharmD co-curriculum, is being able to tease out exactly what you like to do on a day-to-day basis and make sure that your career aligns with those things that you really commonly like to do. So this is where our student organizations play a huge role. So let's discuss how our student organizations can help you know which of those opportunities you should pursue. So first, let's talk about what do our student organizations do. They do a myriad of different things in our community and around our school that really help refine exactly what students want to do in their careers. So for example, a couple things here, you see students putting on a free clinic so that they can get clinical experience. You have students that are looking to mentor undergraduate students that are professionally pursuing pharmacy as a career, which is great for learning how to mentor those younger than you, in addition to being mentored by those older than you. And then at the bottom, we have a picture of a competition that occurred at our school that was put on by the Global Engagement Organization, discussing pharmacy internationally. So I think in addition to having speakers and putting on free clinics, our student organizations really can do anything that help us progress towards what we want to do in our careers. So in this slide, I kind of answer, why is it important? Like, why should you become involved with student organizations in pharmacy school, no matter where you end up attending pharmacy school? Number one is career exploration, and I think we've probably discussed that plenty. Number two is experience and knowledge gain. Not only do you just get to figure out what you want to do with your career, but you actually get to start building those skills that will make you an effective pharmacist. So going out in the community and learning how to talk to patients, all of those kind of things, in addition to our speaker series that teach us about things in the realm of pharmacy, those things really start to build that base of your professional development going forward. Additionally, it really assists with networking and community building. I think if you asked anybody at our school, some of the best friends that we tend to make at our school are through our student organizations. So this really provides an instant connection point when you get to the School of Pharmacy. And then lastly, when done correctly, it's really important for your professional development, residency, fellowship, and job search after graduation. So all of these different areas really look for students that were not only academically sound, but well-rounded and that pursued things that they were passionate about outside the classroom. So this is our infographic describing all the student organizations that we have at the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy. Currently, we have 19 registered student organizations, with one just added this week, in fact, that explore a variety of different aspects of the pharmacist profession. So what I'm going to do now, and when people see this slide, they're like, you know, it'd be really helpful if you took each of these logos and put them in buckets so folks knew what all the different organizations do. So what I did was I took that very literally and moved all of our organizations into buckets. So what I'll briefly do now is just kind of talk about what each of our student organizations typically participate in. First, there are honorary organizations such as ROCI and PLS. These are organizations that highlight accomplishments within the realm of academic and leadership success within the profession of pharmacy. Next are what I love to call the I Love UNC ESOP orgs, which are things that I tend to be a part of here, including the Recruitment Ambassadors Program, which is what I'm doing right now, is being a part of the Recruitment Ambassadors Program by sharing this information with you. MFLIP, which is mentoring UNC undergraduate students, and then the Student Senate, which I'm also involved with, which is the student governing body here at our school. We also have two organizations that focus on industry. So as I mentioned earlier, companies like Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer are looking for pharmacists to be a part of their healthcare teams. So AMCP and IPHO really focus on professional development for folks that want to go into pharmaceutical industry. Next, we have our three pharmacy fraternities. These are all primarily social in function, but also provide alumni connections in addition to networking within your classes and within the pharmacy school, in addition to some nationwide kind of professional development opportunities. So they really provide avenues for developing those things further. In the bottom left, we have local community and service organizations. These really help you develop your a passion for community service. SHAC is a free clinic that we operate here in the Carborough and Chapel Hill area that provides you the opportunity as a student to provide hands-on care to patients. And then TABS tends to perform service within our area that's nothing to do with pharmacy, that really just reaches out to our community and supports our community. Next is our pharmacy practice and exploration orgs. These are really the organizations that are very broad in interest. They have different things that they specifically focus on, but SNAFA, APHA, and NCAP really focus on really the profession of pharmacy overall, and making sure that you know exactly what area of pharmacy you should be involved with. Next is our clinical and hospital pharmacy organizations. They really focus on making sure that you have clinical skills when you graduate. So for example, SCCP provides different clinical competitions that you can work on your medical literature evaluation or your knowledge of drugs and stuff like that, so you can really refine those skills. ASHP provides a lot of professional national opportunities, and in addition, considering with CV kind of refinement tools and networking tools as well. And then we have a couple organizations that are very specific in their interests. CPFI, which is the Christian Pharmacist Fellowship, focuses on that area. GEO, which is the Global Engagement Organization that I talked about earlier, focuses on engaging pharmacy internationally. And then CPNP, which focuses on psychiatric and neurologic pharmacy. So as you'll see, with all these different organizations, we have a myriad of different opportunities. And I really believe that if there isn't an opportunity, if there's an opportunity that we don't have that you're interested in, that you can really find it. If you can't find it in one of these buckets, that you can always start to develop those things, especially within our existing organizations. So I have been pleasantly surprised. I didn't really know coming to pharmacy school that the student organization experience would be so broad and take up so much of my time. But I think it's been something that I've found that's been very life-giving, that gives you a change of pace from your academic world, and really gives you the opportunity to know exactly what you want to do when you graduate. So the take-home points from my message today are pretty simple. Student organizations are a vital part of the pharmd experience, wherever you may attend pharmacy school. So even if you don't end up at UNC, I would encourage you, wherever you end up in pharmacy school, to really hone in on the student organizations and make sure that you're involved with those things, because I have seen it pay dividends in my life. And then lastly, and this is just a subtle plug, because you're here at Candidates Day considering our school, the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy has a myriad of opportunities that will help set you up for success after graduation. And I have felt adequately supported along the way during my journey here to really know precisely what I want to do when I graduate with my pharmd in 2022. So we're so excited to have you here at the School of Pharmacy. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I hope it was helpful, and feel free to reach out to Olivia Hamill to get connected to me. My name is Chris Parrish. So thank you so much for your time, and I hope that your experience with this virtual Candidates Day really gives you the opportunity to explore our school and all the things that make it a unique and strong place to go to pharmacy school. So thank you, and have a great rest of your day.